Imagine a place where time slows down. Before the bright neon and endless plastic of today, there was a sound. A simple silver bell that announced your arrival. When you pushed that heavy oak door, the air changed. It was a mixture of freshly ground coffee, aged cedar, and the sweet scent of apples picked that morning. This was the general store. The beating heart of the community. You weren't a customer here. You were a neighbor. And today, we are going back to 1958 to walk those floorboards once again. Meet Arthur. It's a humid Saturday afternoon. Arthur's hands are rough from years of honest work, but they are gentle as he holds the small, soft hand of his grandson, Jimmy. Jimmy is only 6, and to him, this store is a cathedral of wonders. Arthur isn't here just for a sack of flour. He's here to pass down a ritual. In Jimmy's pocket, a single copper penny feels like a fortune. Warmed by the heat of his palm, Arthur looks down and smiles, knowing that today, a simple errand will become a memory that Jimmy will carry for the next 70 years. They approach the counter, polished to a mirror shine by decades of leaning elbows. Behind it stands Mr. Miller. He doesn't look at a screen. He looks at Arthur's eyes. "The usual art?" he asks. No barcodes, no ID checks. The credit ledger on the counter is a pact of honor. Arthur and Mr. Miller exchange news about the harvest and the town, while Jimmy stands on his tiptoes, trying to see over the edge of the world. Here, commerce was personal. It was a handshake, a nod, and the understanding that we were all in this together. Now comes the moment Jimmy has been waiting for. The glass jars. Row after row of lemon drops, licorice, and peppermint. Mr. Miller waits with infinite patience. He knows the gravity of this choice. Arthur places a hand on Jimmy's shoulder, letting him take his time. Finally, the penny is traded for a small brown paper bag. The sound of that paper crinkling is the soundtrack of childhood, as Mr. Miller drops the candy in. The clink against the glass is a melody of pure joy. It was the reward for a week of being good, a lesson in the sweetness of life. Before leaving, Arthur leads Jimmy to the back, near the cast-iron potbelly stove. A few men sit there on apple crates, the air thick with the scent of pipe tobacco and wisdom. They aren't staring at phones. They are staring at each other, sharing stories that have been told 100 times. Jimmy listens, not understanding the words, but feeling the warmth of the community. This was the original social network, a place where you were seen, heard, and valued. A place where the golden thread of connection was woven every single Saturday. Today, those stores are mostly ghosts, replaced by miles of fluorescent aisles where no one knows your name. We gained efficiency, but we lost the soul of the neighborhood. But Arthur and Jimmy's story lives on in you. Can you still hear that bell? Can you still smell the coffee and the cedar? Tell me, what was the name of the store that shaped your childhood? What did you buy with your first penny? Share your memories in the comments, and let's keep the general store alive in our hearts. Subscribe to the Golden Vault, and let's preserve these treasures together.